Hey kiddos, I want to talk again about making our writing easy to read. On Monday in that slideshow, I talked about capitals, capital letters and lowercase letters. And we talked about how capital letters always go at the beginning of sentences and when it's a special name. Now, I know sometimes you just like to write with capitals, and one of my friends told me this week that sometimes they forget and put capitals in just because they look pretty. Well, they do, but we want to make sure if we're going to do writing, somebody else can read it, right? So we want to make our writing easy to read for somebody else. We know there needs to be capital letters, so I'm going to open a page of Tad Grows Up. To a page. Let's take a look at this page. Tad saw a spider. Do you notice any capital letters in that sentence? I do, at the beginning. But do you know what else I notice when there's a sentence? There's something at the end. That's right. Capitals are at the beginning of sentences, and we have punctuation marks at the end of every sentence. Sometimes they're periods. What does a period mean? It means it's the end of that idea, of that sentence. Tad saw a spider. Okay. Next idea. I eat insects like you do. Period. Sometimes, though, when there's a question, we don't just use a period, we use one of these. Remember what those are called? If you said question mark, you're right. Am I a spider? Question mark. So I wanted to remind you all when you're doing your writing, not just capitals are important, but we want to make sure we use our punctuation marks at the end, our periods, and our question marks. Take a look at a book that you have read, or maybe when you're doing reading, and notice, are there punctuation marks at the end of all the sentences? I bet there are. See if you can remember to do that today when you do your writing also. So what goes at the beginning? Capital letters, that's right. And what goes at the end? Punctuation marks. Great job, guys. Don't forget, I want you to practice.